starting to grind for that diamond Francisco Liriano that you get from the Twins team epic. As you can see, we're already halfway through this game, and on top of grinding the Twins team epic, I'm also still trying to grind some stuff with my created player and trying to get these last stats that I need with Mike Napoli to officially complete the Rangers team epic.
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Which I'm still a long ways away from 100% completion of. Still need quite a few stats with him.
And now from the air, a jump throw.
Good.
And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And
take a pitch, and then I'm going to steal the next pitch. Take this one because I might pitch out, and they didn't.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
All right, you need to start grinding these stolen bases with Twins players.
0-2, here it comes. Hard hit ball.
Mainly because, you know, when it came down to the Rangers one, that was one of the last stats that I needed to complete.
Ready for another shot now.
I wasn't really focused on them that much to start, like I should have been. Same with saves, honestly. I don't think I was really focusing on those too much with the Rangers pitchers.
This one-run game, the pitch.
So,
line drive to center field.
I need to start being focused on those too. If I'm up by like more than 3 runs, then
ready once again.
You need to have
they'll swing it from the left side right
pitcher,
here.
like closer or whatever, come in the 7th and pitch the last 3 innings to get a save.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Why did I
Bouncer down the
like
line. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
I really need one more hit with him, so I don't know why I swung with that. Need one more hit, and I need 2 put-outs.
Things not
So I
looking
mean, I
very
keep
good
trying
so
to get
far
them
in
to
this
fly
one,
out
but
the
we're still in
center,
the middle
but it's
innings.
not
They're
really
down
working.
by
You guys
a
were in the
couple of
5th,
runs, and
and
this would be the right
still
place and
no
the right
one's
time
flew
to
out
get
center
something
yet.
going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Down the first
I don't
baseline,
want to just continuously
but a
throw
foul ball,
fastballs
and
down the
count
middle
holds it
because I
0-2.
do that and they hit home runs like they did earlier. That's how they put up
And
2
he gets
runs.
around
I was
on one
trying
and
to get
hits
them
it
to fly
high
out
and
the
deep
center.
to straightaway right.
How do you
Takes the
miss
turn
that?
and heads for second.
Grossman is so trash.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And his arm is terrible.
Denard Span come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Fly out the center, not pop up to the catcher.
Napoli over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Malik Smith. It was a fly out for him in his last
There we go.
trip.
There's one put
Lifted
out.
into the air out towards center field. Stevens is there, 2 gone.
All right.
And no tag at second.
If
He'll
it
head
gets
back
down
here
towards
with
the
2
end of the
away now.
game, like the top of the 9th or
Standing
even
in
the top
Kevin
of the 8th,
Kiermaier. No
or
hits to
bottom of
this
the 8th
point.
and bottom of the 9th rather.
First pitch hacking
And
here,
I
and that's the
still
first strike.
have yet to get the second put out with him. I'm probably just going to end up
0-2 home.
putting
That's the splitter there,
him
but it
as the
misses
catcher.
1 and 2.
and then hope for like or the first
He
baseman.
struck him out.
And then I would say hope for like a
Chaz
drop third
Rose
strike.
takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Drop third strike, throw him
Now
out
with
first.
Blake like
Or
Napoli. They'll try and get
I
things
think if
started
they
as we
play
begin inning
first
number 6.
and then catch the ball, obviously.
Set and the pitch. Sharp
They
ground
get,
ball toward the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now batting, Danny Valencia comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he
like
went deep,
catching
he
a
turned
throw
around a
from one of
pretty
the
good
other
fastball.
infielders.
So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter,
that.
so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
You need to start hitting home runs.
Striding in,
Harry
Adrianza, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Flying toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Home runs, doubles, triples. Like, I don't really
And
have
he's
any.
safe. Here's Robbie Grossman.
Now batting, right fielder.
I say that as the guy who comes up to the plate is 1 for 3 with a double.
Here comes the first pitch. Taken high and deep to right.
And then hits this one
Kiermaier
out.
looks up. Gone! Next
there's
to
some more
hit will
home
be the
runs, some
pitcher,
more doubles,
Jake
some
Odorizzi.
more
He comes in 0 for
RBIs.
2 thus far.
Well, I mean, no doubles, but
First delivery
what I was
to
meaning
him
by
on the
that
way.
is I was kind of
Lost it
saying
in the
that
air out
because
toward right
Grossman
center.
already had a double
Kiermaier's
in the
got
game.
a read on it, and that's
There's a
the
home
second
run,
out of the
more
inning.
RBIs.
Now back to the top of the
Now,
lineup, stepping
Buxton
in,
single
Byron Buxton.
again.
He's working on a 1 for
If we
3
can get
thus
another
far.
stolen base, so that would be nice.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he. So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th
now,
inning.
since we're up
But
by
he'll hardly
5,
need to
I'll
move out
throw
there
some
and
more
left as this is
fastballs
hauled
over the
in for
middle.
the first down.
I mean, just be trying to get the put out in center field. And, I mean, we're up by
Odorizzi looks in,
5,
coming at
so,
it with the 0-1.
like,
Hit well down the left field line, but back
I don't
into the
think it's
crowd.
that big
Foul.
of a deal if someone hits a
Wind
solo
up
home
and the
run.
0-2 pitch. Softly hit out towards short. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And is coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Pop high
It's really
in the
one
air.
thing like I don't understand though,
Valencia
because it
moving
seems
to his
like
left, 2 gone.
all other times, you know,
Stepping
when I
into the
don't
box,
need to
Matt
put
Duffy.
outs,
He got under
like,
one
it seems
and
like they
popped
fly
out
out the
his
center all
last
the
time
time.
up. Skied into
But
straight
then when I
away
actually
right.
need it, they don't.
Adrianza is there.
It doesn't make any sense. It's just my luck.
And the
You know?
inning is over.
When I don't need it, they do it. When I do need it, they don't do it. That's just how it works.
Digging in once again,
Yeah.
Jorge Polanco.
Not that those
He
2
was a
putouts will
ground
matter
out
at all
victim
because I
last time
need
up.
two hits and I only have 1 so far. So hopefully I can get another hit.
First pitch of the
this
at-bat.
inning.
Pulled toward right center
And then
field.
if not, then hopefully I can get another chance to bat in the 9th.
Smith is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Hit toward the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging
Right,
in the
I need a
switch
hit.
hitter.
Don't swing at
Steven
garbage.
Stevens. He got on top of
Don't
one and was a
swing at
ground out
garbage.
victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit
Get
the
down,
other
get
way
down,
out
get
toward
down,
left
down,
field.
down, down. Oh,
Hazelbaker will reach
fuck.
out with one hand to make the. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Exactly.
Zach Duke gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now the 0-1. There's a swing
I don't
and a
think we can get those
high
2 hits and 2
pop-up.
putouts this game.
Duke will do this himself, and that's the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Brad Miller. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And then, I mean, I
Corner
guarantee if we don't get
foul.
one, if we
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing
Get
and a miss
one,
on the
we won't get
fastball
the
that
other.
time. Out number 2. Jesus Sucre will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
Oh, there we go.
This
That's
is
in the
skied
putout.
into
So
short left center.
if we can get him up to hit
Stevens is
again
there,
and he can
makes the
get a
catch
hit,
in the-
that'll be
Your
good.
attention, please. Now pitching
That's
for the
it.
Rays.
Here's Mike.
So many people need to get hits for me to bat again. Quite a bit, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
Napoli
people
now.
in front
He
of
was
me.
retired via the ground ball last time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
8 people in
had
front
him
of me,
chopping
6
at
outs
that
to
one.
work
It's
with.
nothing in
So,
one.
we need some hits.
Drilled right back up the middle.
That's not gonna do it.
Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the
All
leadoff
because
man
of the
is set
shift.
down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Ready for another chance, Danny Valencia. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Line to the right side.
That's an out.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aire Adrianza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
So
Patel Marte will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Robbie Grossman. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Nelson Cruz will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. This one's down to third. Duffy takes it in. And they'll escape danger here. Malik Smith the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Another thing that kind of sucks about that too is like I can't pinch hit for the pitcher.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Yeah, you know what? To be honest, I might pinch hit for the pitcher. Just we have plenty of time to get those saves.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
This is the closest I've been to getting those 2 hits and 2 putouts. See, look, then there's another
now and he has it 1 down.
Now that I'm like
digging in to try it again, Kevin
getting close to where
he went
I'm
down
not
on
going to be able to
strikes
get my
last
2
time up.
hits.
He'll start him with a breaking ball, too low that time.
Every ball
ball
hits
1 to first, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's the catcher Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a strike. The 0-1 pitch. High
there's
fly
another
ball
one. That's
out to
4
straightaway
putouts
center. Stevens
all
is
in
there.
like the last 2 innings.
And that retires the side.
All right.
Kenny Vargas will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Hard liner toward short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Here's Byron Buxton now, who comes into this.
All right, so I need Buxton to get a hit.
Appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down. Ready once again, Jorge Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
All right, now I need Polanco
First
and Mauer to
pitch
get
on
hits.
its way. High and deep to right center.
Is it?
And he will get there to make the running. Addison Reed takes to the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Hit high and deep to left field. Buxton ranging back, still going back. Gone! Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple. So striding forward now, Matt Duffy. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
All right, so now
once again, Danny Echeverria, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2. Digging in once again, Brad Miller. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it.
Does it become a safe situation now or not?
Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player.
If I'd brought in another pitcher, it would have, though. That's the thing that sucks. I was questioning that before. I'm like, does it, would it be a save situation if I brought in another pitcher? And I'm pretty sure it would have been. There was something I was meaning to do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go here, and I'm kind of curious just to see, like any silvers I have. If I have duplicates of them. Only own one. Only own one. Basically, I'm just kind of checking on some of these silvers that I have. If I have more than one, then if they go for a decent amount or whatever, then I'm selling them, I don't have you. I have you. Do I only have one? I do. You're only going for 203 anyway, so it's really not even that worth it. Only got one of you. None. Just trying to get, some more stubs. Even if, obviously I'm not getting a lot off of them. I mean, really, like, it's still better than nothing. Three of those, so I'm gonna sell 2 of them. See, now I'm already up to 16k subs from like 13k. That Albies card there was clutch. Made like 700 stubs off that. See, it's like some of these silvers that, you know, you could have a good bit of, like having duplicates or whatever, and you can just sell them. Dang, like if I had this card, sells for 3,400. Alright, just a few. I'm gonna check on. I'm probably gonna finish this page, and then after that, I will go ahead and get back into another game. Alright, so we'll leave off on page 16. So we got 17,426. Who do I want to play against? Play against Detroit. Alright, that's good. I see here that Beltre is back off the disabled list and is playing tonight. So that's good. Glad to see my favorite player back.
Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. Today we bring you riding in Byron Buxton. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off with the pilot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Tigers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. Zimmerman, a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field.
Can you get a third? I'm going to try third off that. I need triples.
Rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Alright, there's one triple.
In there with an RBI
two more now.
Settling in now, Joe Mauer trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in, Steven.
No, I need to get a hit here.
As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air out to center field. Martin has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And stepping in is the catcher, Mike Napoli.
Oh, I would have dropped it a tiny bit. Might have been okay. Might have been a base hit.
Nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Just dropped it too much, so I got under it, popped it up.
Hard liner to center field.
There's an out.
Martin will get there, and he puts it away.
Put up two.
In now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Tigers, the shortstop, number 1.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. And that'll bring up Mikey Mato. Swing and a liner. And this will get by Mauer, and down the line, it's a fair ball. Iglesias is on his way home. He will score, and the deficit is down to only 1 now. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, and the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Gibson stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He offers up a two-seamer, four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Miguel Cabrera is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And there's out number 2.
2 outs on third.
So stepping in, James McCann, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lifted in the air to right field. Adrianza is there to make the catch.
All right. Good inning.
At the plate, Danny Valencia. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
You need to keep getting hits, and you keep getting my player
now
up
it's
to
the plate.
plate.
Adrianza.
Hopefully he can get some hits.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Gibson. Fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down.
And we're going to be safe.
And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Digging in now, Byron
Works
Buxton.
for me.
He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. First pitch on its way. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. 1 there, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third. Stepping up now, Jorge Polanco. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Now the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Machado fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in for his second at bat, Joe Mauer, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Steven Stevens, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line.
Yes.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Just what we needed. Now I need 1 more of those. And 2
now to the plate, Mike Napoli hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Buck Farmer is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Martin is there to make the catch.
If they hit solo home
now
runs
batting,
or whatever,
Leonis Martin.
You know,
here it comes.
We're up by 8.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I can just put my creative player at first.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Liner toward right center. Grossman moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 7, third baseman, Timer.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I'm like thinking about putting my player in a different outfield position.
Called on the inner half, 0-2
because literally
now.
It seems like
I
they
guess
hit the
he's
ball
really
right
trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do
one
anything
hit,
about
one foot out early in the game.
Is there now, and he
So,
has it. 2 gone.
I'll take it.
Second baseman, Dixon Machado.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grossman moving in. He gets there to make the play. Stepping in, Ere Adrianza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Here's Robbie Grossman looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Castellanos is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
I want to keep putting runs on the board.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Gibson. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. It's foul, strike 1.
Keep putting runs on the board because the more we bat around, the more plate appearances we get, the more.
Wind up and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline.
There we go. More
Dive,
times,
but he
more
can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. This is on the ground over the first.
Out.
Glove by Cabrera, and the 2-out threat.
No big deal.
Now here's the Detroit pitcher, Buck Farmer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next for the Tigers, Jose Iglesias. He singled his last time up. Skied into straightaway right. Grossman has a beat on it.
I swear, so this annoys me. Like, if I was playing right field, I'd have like 4 putouts.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mato. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And a high strike there, 0-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center.
Whoa.
Stevens is going to have room out there.
All right. Let's get a hit this at bat.
So here's Joe Mauer as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that's in there, base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Stevens. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway central.
Damn it.
Martin able to take it in for the first out. Here's Mike Napoli now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. In there with base hit. Ready for another chance. Danny Valencia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Score like 3 more runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back up the middle.
Not with that.
Iglesias is up with it. To second for 1. On to Cabrera. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Nick Castellanos now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's one of those pitches that just float over the plate. 99%.
Well, the play's been made, and that retire. Stepping in and ready
we
for
got this inning. We got 7
for another shot. Aire Adrianza. He's a common tier player on this squad, trying to make the most of this at-bat.
7, 8, 9. We get the 4 again and get a hit.
Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Probably only have 2 more
is
at-bats
under it,
with my
looks it
creative
into
player,
his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in once again, Robbie Grossman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
I at least want to hope to get enough hits to get Buxton
nobody on
this inning.
Hit down the line at first. This will be a foul for strike 2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, McCann. And he makes the throw to first.
Don't know why I swung
is
his
retired, 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Gibson, last time through, was a base hit. On the ground to third.
That's not going to do it, though.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is... Here's Leonis Martin. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Dixon Machado digs in. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and Joe Jimenez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's set. Here it comes. A swing at a mid.
So we haven't scored since the second.
Is it a ball down?
We've been held. We've been shut out in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Sliders in for a strike.
What is up with that slider?
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Byron Buxton goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Played on the backhand. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Not
ready
looking
now.
good
Joe
when it
Mauer,
comes down to
singles to his credit thus far.
2 hits.
Now here it comes. And a fastball misses
the first
here to start the
fastball
at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos on the move. He gets there. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Ball and a strike. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
Nope. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jose Iglesias is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Mikey Matuk is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Lifted up on the stick there, but guess not.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. First pitch of the at-bat. Shot weakly to the left. Polanco gonna have to hurry. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first.
I don't know why this is gonna have to hurry.
Digging in the switch hitter,
Steven.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Right, I need a hit.
He's set and the pitch.
And I dropped my
high
PCI
pop-up.
again.
Iglesias is underneath this one, and very quickly one gone. So the leadoff man gone, and that will bring up Mike Napoli. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now.
But I swear I can never string normally because I have a mom.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly.
Always yelling while she's babysitting my niece and nephew.
The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up.
This is why I want to sound
Cabrera has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again. Danny Valencia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
He's just still yelling.
Settling in now.
All right, so let's see. We got the 7th. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Adrianza. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Get up one more
First
time.
pitch of the at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Gonna get up at least one more time.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center.
Get down.
Machado will put this one away, and the side is retired. Next for the Tigers, Nicholas Castellanos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Zach Duke gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And here's a fastball from Duke to get things started. It's 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Count remains at 0-2. Duke stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He offers up a 2-seamer, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and a 4-seamer. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Polanco ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Ready once again, Leonis Martin. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there.
Really just want to complete that challenge already.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Right fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field.
Get down.
Martin is right there, one down.
All right.
So here now is the pitcher, Zach Duke. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. So striding in,
Still
Byron
can't believe
Buxton.
it scored
He'll look to
since the
bounce
second, so
back
they shut us
after
out the
striking
third,
out
fourth,
his
fifth,
last
sixth,
time
seventh,
up.
and now about to be the 8th as well.
Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does.
And the throw to first is there.
Well, gonna have to do it in the ninth.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Fastball that just misses inside. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. A ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Buxton has a beat on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. John Hicks will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. In there, strike 1. Candelario stands at first with 1 out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Jose Iglesias. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Mauer will be in time. And
all right, gotta do it here.
Lane Hardy comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
So yeah, forcing curve, cut, change
Here
it.
comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready for another chance? Joe Mauer, so far 2 for 3 in this one. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Martin is under it, and he makes the catch for the second
We'll
out.
spray in the last game because I'm not gonna sit.
Riding in once again, Steven Stevens. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Falling for it.
Could have
Castellanos.
raised my PCI.
Trouble with
I
this
decided
one.
to leave it in the middle.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He went down on strikes last time up.
Well, we're not going to get done this game.
Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Fantastic.
High in the air down the right field line. Grossman is after it. Makes the play, 1 away. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Buxton is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
All right, 1 more out.
Ready once again, Nicholas Castellanos. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Last breath for the Tigers. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Grossman. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result...
Alright, well, that's going to do it for this stream, guys. I will be back streaming again tomorrow, probably about the same time. Thank you all for watching, and see you tomorrow.